going up against Alfonso Ratliff, a guy that is known for that amazing 78-inch reach.
Remember what we said. Keep the fight clean, everything will be cool. First guy that messes up, it's going to cost him. Shake hands now, good luck to you.
About that so far. Right hand, that should be just about it.
When Mike Tyson fought the world's strongest man, the question wasn't about power or reputation. It was about which one of them could survive the storm the other was bringing. On September 6, 1986, Mike Tyson faced Alfonso Ratliff, a fighter with a long 78-inch reach known for sharp jabs and heavy hooks. And Mike Tyson entered the heavyweight era at just 20 years old, facing a real challenge in Alfonso Ratliff.
Mike Tyson is almost into the heavyweight unification series. At 20, he has an awesome undefeated record of 26 fights, 24 of which were KOs, and was set to face Trevor Berbick for the WBC title in November if he could win his fight earlier today against the former world cruiserweight champion, Alfonso Ratliff.
Round 1 starts, and Tyson moves aggressively, ignoring the height difference, landing powerful punches that push Ratliff back to the ropes.
Well, he's one of the few guys that was able to test the chin of Mike Tyson and exchange punch for punch with Mike Tyson. The other guys are more reluctant to stay back and just run, as Ratliff is doing here. Now, so far it's track meet. There was a right hand by Tyson, and that stopped Ratliff.
Round 2 begins, and Tyson switches to his peekaboo style, slipping Ratliff's punches while staying close and ready to counter.
Well, he threw a right hand there, but I'll tell you, he got out of there right after he threw it. Well, what happens, Ratliff is anticipating counterpunch from Mike Tyson. That was a right hand by Tyson.
He measures his opponent carefully, finding openings in Ratliff's defense while keeping relentless pressure.
Another sign, of course, that you look for is, can the man finish? And Tyson has left little doubt about that so far. Right hand, that should be just about it. Davey Pearl looking very closely. And that's all. It's over.
Then Tyson throws rapid combinations of power punches, breaking through Ratliff's guard. The power culminates in a second-round TKO, as Ratliff can no longer continue.
The bicycle had a flat tire.
In the post-fight interview, Tyson says, "Staying calm against strong opponents is the key to his success. This victory proves that Tyson can overcome taller fighters and deliver knockouts regardless of size differences."
In previous fights, you become more and more composed, and you compose very cool in there. What do you credit that to?
I credit a great deal to my trainer, Kevin Rooney. Pressure in the point that you must be a professional, stay relaxed at all time and stay composed. No matter, sometimes you get hit, but you just have to take it. Don't show no emotions at all. And that's what boxing mostly is, it's emotions.
The fight between Mike Tyson and Sammy Scaff took place on December the 6th, 1985.
I don't feel that I punch hard, no harder than anybody else. I just go in there to fight. And I don't look at it that, wow, I have power and I could put it to use. I just go and fight. I plan to go 10 rounds every time, 8 rounds the distance every time I fight. I don't plan to go in there and knock the guy out and kill a guy in 10 seconds or 20 seconds, whatever it calls for. I just go in there and do my best, and I'm planning to go the distance.
Scaff, weighing 250 pounds and standing 6'5", had a clear size advantage over the young Tyson.
That's his opponent, Sammy Scaff from Russell, Kentucky. In his last fight he was in against Tim Witherspoon. Sammy Scaff with a record of 13-6. He weighs about 250 pounds. He stands 6'5". From Russell, Kentucky, he is 29 years old. He has 11 knockouts in his 13 wins. Early in that fight against Witherspoon, he used his weight to bully Witherspoon around, push him around a little bit, and hang in there in the early round.
Before the fight, Scaff looked like a giant in the ring, towering over Tyson with confidence, ready to assert his strength.
Center of the ring, Fred Yusi with the instructions. In the unlikelihood that this goes the distance, the judges will score. 3 judges at ringside score the fight.
Judges are Billy Graham, Bernie Friedkin, and Eva Shane.
Now look at the height difference, at least 6 inches.
When the bell rang, Tyson immediately went on the offensive, throwing aggressive punches from the start.
Tyson already coming in, got in a short left hook. There's the big left hook, and that rocked Sammy Scaff
sure
early.
It sure did. There's a right hand. He's He's
Scaff's
going to
already
work.
wobbling.
He's taking his time. He's pinpointing his punches. He's not over anxious. That's the first punch he's missed so far.
Look at the legs. Look at where the power comes from when he bends and gets his body into those punches.
You got to watch this one real close.
Blood coming from the nose of Sammy Scaff already. A big left hook got in there.
He moved quickly, closing the distance, not letting Scaff's height intimidate him or slow him down. In the first round, Tyson landed a powerful left hook that sent Scaff to the canvas, unable to continue.
Blood just pouring down from the nose of Sammy Scaff.
Tyson does not throw wild punches, Sam. It's
Big left hook. And there is Scaff down.
3, 4.
The count is 5.
For the rest of the
6.
The count is 7. This one's over.
Scaff tried to rise, but his nose was brutally cut from Tyson's punch, showing the fight's intensity.
It's all over. He tried to make it. Sammy Scaff tried to get up. His nose is cut. Look at the side of his nose there.
He's breathing and nose is just pouring out. I gotta believe he broke his nose with one of those left
I think
hooks.
there might even be a tear on the side of that nose.
Wow. Well, he gave everybody what they expected.
He didn't keep them long, I'll tell you that, Sam. Everybody who came early, our first fight of the evening is the Tyson fight, and he didn't keep them very long.
At just 19 years old, Tyson was already defeating heavyweight opponents in the first round, proving his remarkable power and skill. This victory cemented Tyson's reputation as a rising force in the heavyweight division.
You are ready right now to fight anybody in the top 10. How do you feel about that?
I feel the same also. But the problem is, I only been fighting 9 months, and I'm only 19 years old. I'm fighting now. Someone fighting only 9 months and 19 years old. Now they want me to fight for the title. They want me to fight a contender. That's absurd in boxing business. That's just absurd.
Yeah, but you're not the usual heavyweight. You're an unusual heavyweight.
Mike Tyson fought Brian Nielsen on October 13, 2001. Brian Nielsen entered the ring weighing 259 pounds, a tall and powerful opponent with a reputation for toughness and endurance. Before this fight, Mike Tyson faced doubts about his conditioning, as many believed he was no longer in the prime form that once dominated the heavyweight division, making this bout particularly challenging.
Mike Tyson would have been the favorite against anyone in the world on any given night. After the Botha fight, for the first time, Tyson would have been the underdog against several fighters, and now, for the very first time in Tyson's career, he's just let it go. The one thing you could always count on Tyson for, even if they said he was out of shape, he wasn't training like he used to, he still came in svelte, he still looked like he was in shape. Never over 223 or 24 pounds, always in the 220-pound range. Suddenly, for the first time in his career, almost 240 pounds, he just let it go. It's as if he's given it up.
As round 1 began, Tyson immediately went on the attack, landing a sharp left uppercut that set the tone for the fight.
To push Mike backward, I'm not sure yet.
Nielsen is supposed to be able to move. Right to work. Body shots.
Mike has no let up in him. He just
continues to unload.
In round 2, Tyson's relentless power punches opened a severe cut over Nielsen's left eye, signaling the damage he could inflict despite the opponent's size and strength.
Well, this is the end of the second. But Nielsen's still standing. And look at the left eye of Nielsen. It is cut badly.
Round 3 saw Nielsen push forward bravely, despite the injured eye. But Tyson landed another knockout blow, though Nielsen miraculously rose again to continue. The battle continued through the rounds, with both fighters exchanging heavy shots and testing each other's limits.
right between the eyebrow and the lid. It's like right on the eye.
I believe there, Bobby, and it could be dripping into the eye, clouding. Oh, quick combination of the head, and down goes Nielsen.
We got Cole with a clean uppercut and a hook in the right hand and another hook, and he is in trouble.
Down for the second time in his career.
By round 6, Tyson's power and pressure proved decisive. Nielsen could no longer continue, giving Tyson the hard-earned victory.
Very good.
Nielsen's made it through 6.
Good work. Keep working. You're working fantastic, Mike. I like to see you double, triple up with the jab. Do you want me to do that? Yeah. From the corner? Mike!
It's over.
This fight is remembered as one of the best in Tyson's career, as he admitted Nielsen was an exceptionally tough opponent who demanded everything from him.
I'm back, and I'm just looking forward to fight again. He was a tough guy. It was hard to hit him, but it was good I got those 7 rounds in.
You've needed the rounds. You've only had 14 rounds in the past 5 years. Mike, I want to ask you, the assessment might be that people think you should have knocked Brian Nielsen out. However, would you say that this is your best fight in 5 years?
Well, you give me your opinion. What do you think?
I would think it is. What do you think?
Well, I put up a good fight. He was tough. He was game. I look forward to do better in my next fight, and all praise be to God.
Mike Tyson faced Clifford Etienne in February 2003, with Etienne towering at 6'3" and weighing 229 pounds, making him a formidable opponent.
He weighed in at 222 3/4 pounds. With a record of 24 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw, he has 17 wins coming by way of knockout.
The height difference between Tyson and Etienne was noticeable, but it did not affect Tyson's aggressive approach.
Mike, you're a little high right here, Freddie. A little high if it rides up, okay? We'll watch it. Cliff, you're okay. It'll be a good, clean fight, gentlemen. Obey my commands. Any questions, Mike? Any questions, Cliff?
As the fight started, Clifford came forward hard, trying to show he was not afraid of Tyson. Both fighters tangled briefly, losing balance and falling against the ropes, creating an intense opening sequence.
Etienne right across the ring. Neither guy has thrown a punch yet. Etienne reaches out with the left hand. Mike does top and bangs him with the left hook right away. Etienne bends over, then hangs on and walks him back and falls towards Mike Tyson. The time is called. Bill.
Tyson quickly regained composure and began dodging Clifford's punches while delivering his own precise attacks, keeping constant pressure.
Mike showing nice head movement and rolling a little bit. He bangs Mike inside with the right hand. Well, the right hand is Etienne. Etienne tries to catch him. Tyson ties him up now. Etienne hanging on. And the referee, Bill Clancy, able to separate the two.
In the early moments of the fight, Tyson landed a perfect right hand that sent Clifford to the canvas, immediately ending the match. Even in such a short fight, Tyson's speed, timing, and power were evident, demonstrating his ability to control any heavyweight opponent.
Good instructions given by the referee. Going, Mike gets the with the right hand, and Etienne is down. He was really down with a front right hand. It's up to 5, and 6, he's not going to make it. And 7, 8, 9, and 10. He knocks him out in the first round with a front right hand.
Afterward, Tyson expressed satisfaction and happiness with the fight, showing relief and confidence in his performance. This victory reinforced Tyson's reputation as a devastating knockout artist.
And he said something to you in your ear that nobody could hear. What exactly was it that he said?
To be honest, he said you need to stop bullshitting and be serious. You're not serious. That's why you out here playing around. He said the truth.
And he is right, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I'm just happy to be back in Memphis and give a decent showing. I'm glad brother Clifford gave me a fight.
The fight between Mike Tyson and John Alderson took place on July 11th, 1985.
Wearing the red trunks with white trim, weighing 226.5 pounds, from Cabin Creek, West Virginia, his professional record: 4 consecutive victories, all by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, John Alderson.
Alderson stood 6'4", tall, and weighed 226 pounds, coming in as a consecutive knockout artist, making him a challenging opponent for the young Tyson. The height difference between Tyson and Alderson was obvious, but Tyson was prepared to overcome it with speed and aggression.
I want you to understand one thing. I want a good, clean, hard fight.
As the bell rang, the fight started, and Tyson immediately moved in effectively, targeting body shots and refusing to let Alderson's height advantage dictate the pace.
Tyson in the white with a red stripe, solid red trunks with a white stripe will be John Alderson. Alderson, a tremendous height advantage. How much will that play a factor in tonight's fight?
Well, he has got to keep Tyson off him. Use the jab, the straight right hand. And Mike Tyson gets inside very effectively. It's one of the things he does. So, and he'll go to the body once he gets in. So I don't know if the height in itself will be a big edge for Alderson.
Alderson said if he does get inside, look for me to tie him up. I'm not going to try to rumble with him in there.
In the first round, Tyson focused on attacking Alderson's body with every shot, aiming to wear him down and set up a knockout.
I don't blame him. So Frank Cappuccino will have a busy night tonight, and this 6th rounder may not last very long with the kind of shots there. A left hook right to the face that time of Alderson.
That was a strange punch, but Tyson is so powerful no matter how he delivers those punches. Every punch Tyson throws is meant to knock you out.
When the next round began, Tyson's relentless pressure forced Alderson to the canvas after a heavy punch, though he managed to stand up again, his left eye already showing damage.
So there's the right, good countering right hand, and that stung Alderman. Well, backs up another right hand, a combination by Tyson, and he goes under attack. On the inside, Tyson is just ferocious. He throws those good, short, quick punches.
Tyson unleashed a precise combination of right hooks, overwhelming Alderson and sending him down for the final time.
And Halford, I guess, is the only man, and this one may not go much longer, as a crushing right hand sends Alderson down. He's got a terrible cut over the left eye already. One cappuccino right down in his face. He's got to make the count at 8.
The fight ended with Tyson victorious, demonstrating skill, power, and tactical intelligence despite the challenges presented by Alderson's size.
There he goes, right back to work on that left eye as Alderson stays on his feet. Right again, we throw a right hand as you see the closing moments of the second round here. Alderson down in this round, may survive as he goes down again at the bell. He's got to get up.
After the fight, Tyson admitted he was not the same fighter people were used to seeing, noting that Alderson's height made this bout especially difficult. This victory highlighted Tyson's ability to adapt and dominate opponents with varying physical advantages early in his career.
Well, I don't look at it that way because deep inside, when I'm not involved with boxing, I'm just a 19-year-old kid. And when I'm in the ring, then that's when I take care of business. Today was more difficult, a rugged performance because of the man's height. And he wasn't there to fight. He was there to try to last. He wasn't there really to fight. And it was running, and it made it more difficult because he was only there to survive.
On November 22, 1986, the boxing world watched with anticipation as a young Mike Tyson prepared to face Trevor Berbick, a seasoned champion with years of experience in the ring. The crowd was buzzing with excitement, placing their hope on Tyson's raw power and speed despite his youth.
And everybody that I've talked to involving this fight says, this is the Tyson fight. Tyson this, Tyson that. But Trevor Berbick is the champion, and nobody's talking about him.
I don't think there's any doubt that most people are viewing this event more as a coronation than as a contest. And it's perfectly understandable, really, because they're expecting and even hoping that Mike Tyson fills a vacuum in boxing. The absence of a real sensational young champion who's willing to fight anyone, everyone, and often. What we have to wonder is whether a 20-year-old heavyweight can really take that responsibility and be the boy king. We have to wonder about it because he hasn't really been tested yet. So it requires a sort of leap of faith to believe that, and I'm ready to make the leap.
At only 20 years old, Tyson was stepping into uncharted territory, facing a man more than a decade older and battle-tested against top-tier heavyweights. Berbick, confident in his skill and experience, seemed ready to defend his title against the young challenger.
And of course, Dundee has been in the corner of many, many champions. There's Berbick's record, 31-4-1. The meaningful fights, he has all won or fought well.
As the opening bell rang, Tyson immediately surged forward, delivering a relentless series of punches while maintaining a tight guard. Berbick responded with solid counters, testing Tyson's ability to absorb heavy blows while remaining composed under pressure.
Real tight. Right hand, Tyson, and a left behind it.
The first round ended with Tyson still standing strong, having endured and delivered impressive combinations that hinted at the storm to come.
Trevor Berbick, we should point out, has been down twice. There's another big shot by Tyson. Berbick in a heap of trouble. Down he goes.
The punches are coming in such a success.
At the beginning of the second round, Tyson shifted into higher gear, landing a devastating blow that sent Berbick to the canvas. Despite the impact, Berbick rose, showing determination and refusing to yield, forcing Tyson to press harder. Finally, the referee stepped in as Berbick could no longer continue, granting Tyson the victory and making him the youngest heavyweight champion ever at just 20 years old.
Berbick is down. This one is going to be over, I believe. It's over. That's all, and we have a new era in boxing.
This historic moment marked the rise of a new force in boxing, demonstrating Tyson's combination of power, speed, and tactical brilliance that would define his career.
In history, at 20 years, 4 months, 22 days, what a victory for him tonight. You know, the thought that I had as Mills Lane was counting out Trevor Berbick was, what must Michael Spinks be thinking at this point?
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.